Today is Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. We are at Ammonoosuc Ravine Trailhead. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We just saw a guy who finished his hike or run. He looked like a trail runner. Look, no clouds. And it's warmer than yesterday. So today we are going to cross the street here, right down here, and go up Jewell Trail to Jefferson. This will grid out February for us and also grid out Jefferson. The winds should be 15 to 20 miles an hour. And I think wind chill is going to be like 5 below to 5 above. Temperature should be around 20, I think. And it said sunny all day. Now, when we were driving up, we were fully socked in Franconia Notch, like all of Cannon, the Kinsmans, and Franconia Ridge was totally socked in. And south of there was just high cloud cover all the way to the Massachusetts border. So hopefully that stuff's not coming our way. But we're looking to have a good day. It should be about 10 miles. I think we're just going to do out and back on Jewell and Gulf side. And yay, looking forward to it. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's kind of a late start for us, but it's okay. This is about 1 3/4 miles up on Jewell. And it is a beautiful day. Looks a little cloudy that way. We're still on Jewell. This is Monroe and Franklin, but then we've got cloud on Eisenhower and Pierce, the Willie Range. Looks like the Bonds. I have a tree in my way here. The Twins look clear. Franconia Ridge looks like it's most of the way clear. And we are clear. Look at this blue sky. Yes. Excellent. We're just wearing base layers, no gloves, and I'm sweating. We just came out of the trees on Jewell Trail, and this is Jefferson, nice and clear. This is the edge of Mount Clay right here. Washington. And you might be able to see the cog. Monroe, nice and clear, but then the clouds are building big time. Look at that. All the way across now. Franconia, everything is socked in. I can see a slide on North Twin. That's it. Great. I think we'll be okay. We're gonna keep moving. We're on Gulf side now, heading to Jefferson. We are the first people on here today. It's quite drifted in, although there's an occasional, my shadow's in it, giant post hole. Snowshoes are definitely the way to go. Once you got above Jewell, tree line on Jewell, it was really drifted in. Somebody had gone out to Washington ahead of us today though, so they did all the hard braking. A little bit off the trail in a couple places, but got the job done. Okay, so the winds are at our back right now, and they feel like they're about 10. It's really not windy, particularly. Looking back, here come those clouds. Ooh, Lafayette is out of the cloud now, though. So they probably have some cool undercast over there. We're up on the summit of Jefferson now, looking at Adams. And then over here, Washington, and you might be able to see the auto road going up on the side there. That's the Great Gulf in front of it. And looking back at Mount Clay, poking up is Monroe. All the southern presidentials cleared out now. And then back over to Pemmy. It's all clear now also. Like 8 below wind chill. I feel like the wind is between 20 and 25. Very beautiful. The only people we've seen since we were leaving Jewell are people who are doing presidential traverses. Alright. 27-mile-an-hour winds, max. Okay, that's what it feels like. We are about to enter the trees again on Jewell. So this is looking back at Jefferson, and then up to Clay, Washington, and it looks so different from this morning. There's the southern presidentials. No clouds on them now. Tomfield Willie. And then the Bonds and the Twins and Franconia Ridge sticking up. Yeah. What a nice day. It was a little breezy up there, but not horrible. The trail is in pretty good shape. We're still wearing snowshoes. I think that was the right thing. We have not really seen anybody else with snowshoes all day, but most people that we saw were doing presidential traverses or had come up Lion's Head. They were wearing either spikes or full crampons, which I think is probably appropriate. There was some drifting on Gulf side, but it was mostly right near the Jewell intersection. So there's some people coming down behind us. All right. Well, I'm glad the weatherman got it right. Beautiful day. We are now at the intersection with the Jewell Spur. So if you want to shorten up your hike by not very much, like a mile, you can park at the COG. You have to pay $10 per person to park there, though, so just keep that in mind. And there's a water crossing, which I think might be okay now because it's probably bridged, but it can be problematic. So that's something to keep in mind. And then it's 9/10 back to the Ammonoosuc Ravine parking from here. So you get, in theory, it's 6/10 different. I don't know if it actually ends up being that because you have to walk to the parking lot for the hikers, which is like another 2/10. So I think we parked there at least once to do this. Not worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, and the rest of the Jewell Trail, there's a bridge over the water crossing. We just went over another bridge, so that's nice. What else? I'm very hot right now. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be 9.5 miles roughly, and yeah, this finished up our grid for the month and Jefferson for our grid.